What are the three things that you are doing that are killing your chances of re-attracting your ex? In case you don't know who I am, my name is Danny, and I am one of the coaches here at Love Advice TV. And I wanted to give you three pieces of advice and bring to your attention three things that you are probably doing in this moment that are resulting in you not reattracting your ex, right? So do you feel like you've been trying as hard as you can to get their attention, to reattract them, to make the changes and to show them that you are a completely different person, but you're still not getting the results and it is driving you crazy? Trust me, I completely understand. I work with people day in and day out who are experiencing the same exact thing that you are, which is why I wanted to create this video, right? So, what is the first thing that you are doing that is stopping you from being able to re-attract your ex? You're being too needy. You're trying too hard. And look, there's a difference between investing time and energy into self-development and growing as a person and making changes for yourself so that you can re-attract your ex, and then reinvesting and then investing your energy into just trying to attract your ex at any cost, right? That's the needy part of it, right? So you're reaching out all the time, you're texting, you're trying to send funny memes or jokes, you're shifting the way in which you are, conversating with them. So, one moment you're sending them a random meme, and then the next moment you're telling them how much you miss them and how much you love them, and the next moment you're saying that we can just be friends, it's fine, I don't care, and then the next moment you're all over the place, right? And that needy behavior is actually very unattractive. It creates a lot of pressure and it makes your ex feel like you are unstable. Stability is a big part of this, right? Because also keep in mind, the reason for why the relationship ended in the first place was because your partner probably didn't see the relationship moving further, right? Moving towards the future because of a lack of stability, or because they were no longer comfortable in the relationship, or there was a lack of trust or intimacy or attraction or any of those things. So creating stability and consistency is going to be crucial during this period of time. Now, consistency doesn't necessarily mean that you're constantly reaching out to them, right? Consistency can also be that you are in a no contact period and you are being consistent with that, right? So the first one is you're being too needy and you're being too clingy. The second one here is that you are not doing anything to change. You're not really working on your self development. You're not working on yourself. You're not investing the time and trying to grow as an individual, right? You're just kind of sitting back and waiting and hoping that after the no contact period ends, you'll be able to open the lines of communication and everything will be perfect again. It doesn't work that way, right? A no contact period isn't there just so that you can kind of sit around and wait for that person to come back, right? A no contact period is there because it's intended for you to utilize that time to invest in yourself, to make the changes necessary to grow as a person, to shift your mindset, to heal and process the breakup itself so that you are in a better position mentally and emotionally to be able to re-attract your ex. That's a big piece to the puzzle here, right? And the third thing here that is ruining your chances is that you are watching far too many different videos on attraction strategies online. And I know this doesn't get talked about often enough, but there are so many there are so many times that I work with clients one-on-one, and we're creating a strategy and we're tailoring a plan in order to get their ex back. And they are so confused as to where to even begin because they try to apply strategy from this person and strategy from that person and strategy from that person. And eventually what ends up happening is you don't know which direction you're going, and you've been inconsistent in your interaction with your ex, because you've tried to implement so many different things, stick to one, right? Stick to one strategy. And I know that's difficult because sometimes we don't see the results right away. And when we don't see the results right away, we want a solution now. We want to fix it now. We want a 3-step process or a 5-step process that's going to get you your ex in the next 24 to 48 hours. But that's not realistic, right? This is a lot of the times this is a long game, and we have to plan accordingly for that. Maybe I'm partial to our way of doing things, but we have seen a lot of success with our strategies and how we implement our strategies. So if there's any recommendation, any suggestion that I can give you, stick to one strategy. And, I'm going to be partial and say stick to ours. You're watching this video. And if you are finding it helpful, if you're finding it informative, if you feel like you connect with me or any of the other coaches, follow your gut, right? Follow your instincts and trust that we have your best intentions at heart and we are wanting to see you back with your ex. So, what are the 3 things that are messing you up right now and why you're not seeing results, right? You're being too needy and clingy. That's number 1. Number 2, you're not utilizing your time effectively and you're just sitting around and waiting for the no contact period to end for you to reach out. Not going to do anything. And the third thing is that you're consuming too much information all at once. And that can be very, very confusing. So focus on one thing. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know if you relate to any of these things. Maybe you are in a situation where you've looked up so much information and you're confused. Tell me about it. Let me know if you've applied the strategies and it hasn't worked, or apply it and let me know how you do with it, right? Either way, I always recommend booking a one-on-one coaching session so that we can really create a plan together and set you up for success if that is really what you want, right? Which is to get your ex back. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel as well. And thanks for sitting down and having a chat with me. I hope you found this information to be helpful. I hope you found those tips to be helpful. At the end of the day, if you need more resources, if you need more tools, we have a ton of courses and webinars and lives that we do to support you. But either way, I hope you can take these tips and apply them today and that they are useful for you. I will see you guys in the next video.